Am I just seriously depressed, or do all adults feel like this? Aging into your mid-20s, are you? I'll probably get downvoted for this. But consider this me briefly pulling you out of the matrix. You're working too much. And beginning to realize that you will be working pretty much the rest of your life in order to eat. And have a roof over your head. As well as buy stuff to keep you entertained. When you were a kid, you didn't have to do anything to survive. So every day was a free and beautiful experience. You never had to be anywhere other than school. And the only fear, boss, you really had was your parents and teachers. Nowadays, if you don't go to the place every day, you will lose everything. And it will hurt. Every once in a while it gets to me. Confused face. A reduction in novelty found in your surroundings is essentially guaranteed as you age. You are less surprised by life as you gain experience. Like many have said, though, it's not like you'll never experience beauty or excitement again. Part of living is accepting that it takes a little more squeeze each time you look for juice. As we cycle out of what brought us joy as kids, we're confronted with a new realization. Whatever we try next will likely involve a little more effort, follow-up, and risk. Finding new hobbies, making friends in a new city, undoing bad habits, or maybe drumming up the courage to go to therapy. The good news is high risk lends itself to high reward as well. It's just harder to reach than before. But the alternative is what's familiar and comfortable, which can definitely feel gray after a while. Edit. All broad statements have exceptions, and I'm not here to reduce anyone's success. If your life improved in your 30s after a rocky 20s, it sounds like you've made it through the exact issue op is experiencing. And that's awesome. So here's the standard schedule used in the UK to diagnose depression. As the warnings at the top state, this is not to be used to self-diagnose. Nevertheless, if you score 5 or more on this, then definitely go see a professional. https patient.info/doctor/patient-health-questionnaire-PHQ-9. If you want to feel less gray, help make someone's life less gray, and the sun will shine on yours. You might want to speak to someone, preferably a licensed therapist, about this. There is joy, life, color and wonder in the world. It's become sort of a meme that adulthood is a vast, gray, boring desert of fun. But it really isn't. There are young and old adults that really enjoy life all over the world. Your brain may not be letting you get enough of those feel-good chemicals, making everything seem lifeless. It's not your fault if you feel that way, and most of us don't. It's okay to go talk to someone about it. I enjoyed adulthood way more than childhood. Felt this way since 27. Turned 30 recently. Just when things were getting better. My best friend killed himself a couple weeks before my birthday. So I got back into playing guitar every day, and it's really helped me have something to look forward to at night. I go to work and can't wait to come home just to sit there for 30 minutes practicing whatever song I'm learning. Just try to enjoy the little things. I am retired and 66. Each day is wonderful. I am 19 months in remission from sarcoidosis. Yay! I am a veteran. My healthcare team is amazing. I had a medical marijuana card and was taking low-dose CBD pills. But I don't need those anymore. I found a chiropractor that practices orthospinology. These treatments have changed my life. Please don't come at me with the snake oil comments. It works for me, and only costs $65 per month. I am squatting 100 pounds at my gym 3 times a week. And do push-ups at home. I do 20-minute walks in my neighborhood wearing a 20-pound weighted vest peeved. I don't agree with those that preach 10,000 steps a day. They can walk further, but I am stronger. When I fall, I have the strength to get up by myself. And I am completely out of my comfort zone, challenging myself to eat every 2 or 3 days. Life is good. My life gets better with each day. Good luck, op. Finding meaning and taking on responsibility is a good way to get fulfillment in life. I think we must pursue fulfillment and then be grateful when happy feelings come along. To live for another person seems to be the foundation of the meaning we all look for in life. The world we're living in is not designed to create happy, healthy humans. It's designed to create efficient workers and consumers to slot into whatever space in the hierarchy. We aren't taught to understand or pursue real, deep pleasures. We aren't taught how to drink deeply of the waters of life. How to be really present with the stunning beauty of a sunset. The simple pleasure of that cup of coffee. The erotic sensual beauty of our partner's body. We get more and more sensitized to a level of stimulation that deadens us to the mystery and wonder around us. You have to be very conscious in building and maintaining a sense of wonder. That means taking consistent breaks from dopamine production factories, fast food, porn, social media, alcohol, drugs. That means learning to sit with your mind and be in awe of its complexity. It means really investing in the good relationships you have and realizing that human connection is one of the most precious things anyone can have. It takes work, mindfulness, and being deliberate with your values, regardless of the fact that the transition will create a period of feeling lack, craving, and insecurity. Learning to fill those voids with life-affirming things instead of the grind is a lifelong journey. We have so much control over how we manifest ourselves in the world. But that also means we have to utilize our willpower more than ever to engage in that manifestation. That does sound similar to when I've been in my down cycles of depression. The world collapses into a tunnel for me. Loses color first. The world is an amazing place. Your life can be filled with amazing experiences. The challenge as you get older and have responsibilities and expectations is that you have to find a way to finance those experiences. Kids get them for free generally, and you have to be able to fit them into your life. Financing the experiences takes up huge chunks of time. Do you remember the things that you felt were wonderful when you were a kid? The world is vast. You need to total perspective vortex yourself. Go to a big city for a few days and watch the world around you. Realize how many people there are. That they all have jobs, friends, family, lives, challenges, accomplishments, etc. Go to a national or state park, or local equivalent, and stand in place where there is no one else and realize that the world is so vast that you can do both. Be surrounded by millions or no one. Travel. Listen to new music. See live arts. Enjoy museums that show you the world and its history. It sounds as if you may be in a funk. Figuring out why and getting help to lift yourself from it may help to open the door back to the wonder that is the world and your life. Get out and do something new. Go somewhere new. What you are lacking is new experiences, and the old ones are becoming bland. It's all of us. As a kid, you experienced something new every day. Now you choose to do the same thing every day. The problem is, as a child, you're sheltered from a lot of things. You don't have to pay bills. You don't have to maintain a job in order to pay said bills. You don't have to do a lot of things growing up. That's why the world was probably colorful to us as children. We were told we could be anything we wanted, do anything we wanted, but in reality it all came crashing down once you had to start living like an adult. Needing to do the same thing over and over and over again for the rest of your life is probably the most boring thing to do in life in order to maintain your 3 basic needs: food, shelter, and water. My current take is that the economy makes it near impossible to enjoy life if you're not making enough to afford taking weeks off to enjoy nature and spend time with loved ones doing the things you find comforting or exciting. Feels like if you're not making six figures that it's hard to really feel like you're anything but another cog in the machine. You're depressed. Life's a bitch and then you die. This is the way they want the world to seem to be. It's not. As the ancient Egyptian prophecy goes, there will come a time when God's creation will not be looked at with extraordinary wonder. There will come a time when death will be preferred over life. We live in these times. Just remember the real world. And history is actually interesting. They just don't tell you the interesting things. They want you to learn about taxes which are fake instead of who you are, which they and everyone claims to not know and understand. All love, brother, sister.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.